go. Let's go. Let's share. Share. All right, all right. Good day to everyone. Always. So I got kicked out of my sales this morning. I just really doing this recently. I kind of trailed out too early. It's okay. I'll take today slowly. I'm gonna take today slowly. I've been doing a lot of back testing this weekend, and really not back testing, just really carefully stuff that this strategy works, and it does because so good. Just let me down to if I got kicked out or not. I've, I found something that most people wait their whole lives to find, and I'm gonna stop rushing this process. Be persistently patient with just waiting for it. Feel good about it. I know the strategy works. I've watched it go from the long absolute. So this week is going to be a little bit different. Today, when I take a trade, it's going to be, I have to see what I need to see. So what I do need to see, I will show you what I do need to see. So I'm going to make it very clear. For me to do that, go to the second. I'm going to go to 30 seconds. I'm going to show you exactly. What happened on mine. Let me double check where I saw it. Uh, I'm going to start from where I am. And hold on. So, yeah, do the word chain. Open and it's falling through. This is what it man. It's the trade that I needed to take. Absolutely. So, we're going to talk about it. Look, this falls from here. Let's release. There you go. Let's do this. You see, see. So this is the one I just so when this low, slow depending this low right here. Well, this candle goes depending this low. Target this high. Why this high? I'll tell you why. Right now. This closure below this low right here signifies that we're going down this. I'm using the EMAs to demonstrate. So when we get a closure, it's my EMA with a fair value gap going through it. I always target the origination entry, which is here. The origination entry is always going to be a PSP. It will never not be a PSP. Now there are instances where there will not be PSPs, and sometimes it'll leave without you. It's just what it is. This right here was my entry a second ago. I got in at the closure of the 913 candle. So the 913 candle closed at this volume balance right here. I immediately entered at 13, which is here, this candle right here. So they went into profit meetings, it came back. I went to break even early. I thought it was going to go anywhere. But sometimes it does with fish, and I got to be aware of that. But it came back, took me out, and it continued to go. Force me early, which is cool. I'm excited about it because the strategy works. I just got to be aware of that. I might have one pull back in my trade that I can take it. But it's cool. It's cool. We're gonna find another one today. We're gonna find a good one. We're gonna find a great one. And if we don't, we're not gonna take any trades. And that's where we are. And I'm comfortable with that highly. So it's open. We're about to do our thing. So what I'm expecting at market open is pretty much nothing. I'm not expecting anything. I'm expecting to follow these rules. See what we see how this going to play out. I got us going up though. So based on the hourly, I have us an hour change in state of delivery based on this candle right here. 11 p.m. candle. That's man. I do know we have a fair value gap down here. Yes, I do. Uh, but let's see how it reacts because YM has to sweep that same way. So that's the 11 p.m. low. NQ has swept it already. PSP right there. That red candle right there is PSP. It's green. Yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait this macro out and see kind of like what they want to do this one. I guess I'm going to not rush everything. So we're going to get this started. We're going to get this. Let's see how they respond to this PSP here. Also, I'm looking at this low right here, the 6 p.m. low. Open last night, midweek opening gap. I do notice those things. I do use ICT terms sometimes. But for the most part, the strategy is inverse fair value gaps, breaker blocks, or this. Although I do look at those things, simplify what I'm finding the strategy. No one is no one is trading like this. No one is trading like this. Can it be taught? I think it can be taught. I am currently right now introducing this concept to a friend of mine. I think he's doing pretty well at it. Slowly but surely, he's still new, but he's understanding what he's looking for. So, shout out to my boy Ken. Oh, let's see what these guys want to do here. I got one. It's doing something crazy over here. All right, so since Brian wants to be ignorant, I'm gonna take this right here. Where's my PSP? I don't have a PSP. We might continue to fall. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised considering we are free. Do not get it twisted that we are there. Yeah, see how ES just missed that low right there? The 11 p.m. low. Let's see what it is. Low is 0.00. The low here is, let's see if they took it. 28.00. So it's equal to the 11 p.m. which in my book is not a sweep because MQR is up. So sometimes when a candle sweeps, it counteracts the other assets candle that came close to that asset. So it is an SMT in my opinion. And it's exactly how I would use it. Also, currently looking at YM selling off through my EMA. So let's just see how they want to play this. So right now I am waiting for the EMA to sell. I won't do anything until let's check to see first and foremost where green is real quick. What lows got swept? So 9 p.m. lows got swept. Yeah. Let's go here. What about a rate level and you just set stuff up? And I'm gonna be patient. So let's see. They gotta give it to me before I take it. I'm not trading anything. See, I want set up to be perfect. We have Curtis long agreement. We have sweep of 6 p.m. Thank you. They did that 6 p.m. low. Yes. See if these guys I'm gonna slowly and patiently go with me. It's a 3 minute, 3 minute. Take it to the 1 minute. Keep this one. So kind of weave back and forth to the 3 minute to see what's going on. We do possibly have something setting based on ES. So here's what I usually say. See how this comes into our DNA right here, this green candle. So what we're looking for is below the 936 candle, and then I would like a displacement above this high, really this high as well. So let's see if we get that. Not to say that I am take this trade, but I'm looking for a 3 candle sequence. That whenever they give this 3 candle sequence, it's always a run for a 1 to 20. This is what people are going to see after this gets effective. Valley, you will only take maybe, depending on what time frame, you may see this setup in total with all the time frames collectively. You will see maybe 4 or 5 trades per week. Some of them happen on 30 seconds, some of them 1 minute, 5 seconds, 3 minutes. Last week it happened. So it happens. It happens frequently. So we're gonna catch it. We're gonna catch it. If they show it, I want to catch it. If they don't show it, I want to trade. That's it. It's either a 1 to 20 risk to reward, or it's nothing. I want to make sure this trade is perfect. So right now we're coming into the macro. And yeah, we are now below the midnight open. And it's a Monday, so we're going to be setting up for the week. So I'm not going to really rush things. We got all week to catch some bangers. I really would like to catch it in a 3 minute. 3 minute is a sweet spot for me. So if you're patient enough to wait, you may be surprised. You may be surprised. No one's teaching us. No one is going to give you this information that they had. You're going to give it away for free. You're going to give it away for free. Some people want to trade every day. I just want to take maybe 2, 3 trades a week. If I have to take 1 trade a week, I'm fine with that because the trade is going to be inactive. Everything will have to learn. These trades you have to hold. You have to hold them. You can trail them if you like. You have to hold them. Run. And that would have been a banger answer. Anybody. I just have to get my shit together. All these trades is exactly the amount of time you need to be. So especially check this thing out. I'll get it tracked. It's lagging, it seems. Starts loading up relatively slowly, but it's still moving. So, let's check out. Um, ooh, my friend Gold is setting his patterns nicely for me right now. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Check this. Let me share Gold. Gold's doing this. This is exactly kind of sort. I got another green candle right now, but this is what I look for. I look for a swing high on slight retracement below, and then a displacement through this right here. That's what I'm looking for. So, with that being said, if it happens, if they give us this green candle right here, let's see if they give it to us for 27 seconds. And I want it to happen within 3 to 4 candles. If it doesn't give it within 3 to 4 candles, I'll give you 5, but I don't want it to take more. So 7 candles is out of the question. 10 candles is out of the question. Although it will work at times, but I find out the most high probability trades have 3 sequence on this line. That is gold and silver correlating. So I use gold and silver together. They are correlating trades, but we'll go back to what we're supposed to be trading is yes. So we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it started. We're gonna find this trade. Shoot, we're gonna find it. You know, we're not gonna miss it. And if I do, then we're gonna get tricked by it. But I just so when I do catch them, they're bangers. So I feel like I should have still been in this trade right here. I got stopped out, trailing too early. This whole entire fall here, all the way from 913. 913, yeah, in this trade right here, aggressively trailing, kicking it out. So it is what it is, bro. I know the strategy works, and sometimes you have anxiety about these trades coming through. You know, your emotions kind of take control of you. We all have to battle those. So Um, let's get ourselves in the right frame to tackle these demons. That's for freaking certain, dude. 'Cause everybody got it, and you will have to fight them. I wouldn't be surprised if they started dumping them. So what I'm gonna look at right now. First, I'm saying it's turning back. It's so early. Looking at this low right here. Coming into the fair value gap. I'm also looking at about 50% of it. I'm not gonna draw the fib on there to find out where it is, but I can kind of eyeball it. So let's see what they want to do. Let's see what they want. Let's go to sort to let's see what it's. Yeah, it's a nice stuff fall. That's what they're doing. Let me check out something. Next time, yeah. That's right. 4 p.m. Friday. We gotta speak with that. That'd be awesome. Let's wait out this macro. We're not gonna rush anything. I'm sticking with 3 minute and a 1 minute and a 30 second till I find this setup. But it has to be crystal clear. It has to be crystal clear. So I refuse to take it. Something like that. I did enough gambling prior to this. Not today, I'm talking about in total. 2 years, almost 3 years. So the gambling phase is over. Trying to figure out hoping I win. I don't have to hope anywhere. I know exactly what I'm looking for. Phase. It worked. So, I don't have to rush anything anymore. Smooth sailing. I don't do anything anymore. I don't have any job. Um, never in a rush. Pitch these tricks. Never pitch these tricks. Let's see where. Hmm. Let's see. Um, I don't see anything that I'm remotely looking for, except for I do see a displacement through my 730 that never got retested. So I'm going to expect this to go back up. Not necessarily, but I mean, either way, the setup has to form itself before I get into the trade. So let's see if we have any sweeps on the high time frame. We only have one, which is 6 p.m. last night. And 6 p.m. last night. This green candle. It's only 1 hour. Take the best trade. Take the it's flowing. Trade system. Trade how I feel. The system is showing to accept it. Very, very, very. Let's see what they can do for us today. Trade. Worst case scenario. I'm not really concerned with it. I think it's real easy. Really, really, really. on the greatest trader. Yeah, people trying to scalp all the way to scalp. This is a scalping strategy, so to speak. So you can use it as that. Uh, look, the scalp itself is usually the top of it. So if you actually see this setup, usually you're going to be at the top. So let's go. Let's go. We're gonna find this thing, bro. Hmm. They look to be setting up. I have another setup that I kind of trade sometimes. I'm not, let's say, not going to trade it today. I do see something setting up with it based on that 6 p.m. low that I just got. I'm looking at it based on 30 seconds. You could have a change of state. It's not there per se yet. In fact, it is pretty much there. Let me see something. Um, it's not what I'm looking for. It's not what I'm looking for. Okay, so with that being said, we're gonna wait it out. We're gonna wait it out. This could be it. I'm not really tripping about it. We're gonna wait for this micro plate. Candles are moving pretty fast. Let's see if we can let's just trade these. Sweep over the 47 candle would be freaking awesome. See if somebody wants to sweep in 47. That white line started to move. And then 47 candle. Right. Uh, that could be a point of interest. All right. We got it in a box. Slowly but surely. Speak of, I'm looking at the 30-second. No, but we do have a sweep of the 937 candle. And we have an ATT as well. Uh, this is ideally what you're looking for. And I'm not going to take this trade. I'll take an energy trader account, which is a challenge account. So let's see what happens. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not losing anything. So it should be pretty easy. It kind of looked close, but I'm not really sure. And let's see if they're going to give it to us. Put the stop loss at the lows. I'm still looking for the others complete set that I use to trade. This right here is just still right here, but my main setup. I'll let you know. See it. We're gonna go for a ride. So this Ninja Trader account, they have a challenge with Ninja Trader. I think it's like 5 minutes or something. Competition. $500 competition. Something. Let's see what it is real quick. Yeah, $500. But this is a weekly competition, so this is gonna last till Friday. You can trade every day. So I'm gonna see how I go. I got to stop loss there. I'll trade it every day and see if it hits, see if it don't. Tripping. But I'm a great trader though, that's for sure. So, this doesn't work out. I'm not really tripping at all because my trading strategy is pretty flawless, bro. Regardless of this trade right here. So let's go to the one and see what they're gonna do. Stop for tripping. See what they're gonna do. That's cool. We'll wait for the setup. We'll wait for the setup. Right now, it's not showing anything remotely near to what I'm looking for, which means we're gonna have to wait this we're out and possibly this new hour coming in left. So let's see where they're gonna sweep to. They're gonna keep falling for the day. I'm a crazy person to rush. We have the new week opening, fair value gap right here. The new week opening, fair value gap on the alley. So right now we're at 50% of that range. So let's see how they want to play. We have approximately 20 minutes left at this side of the macro. It's 9:57 on short term. Great trader. Let's keep trades for this year. It's so thick. Yeah. Those are really super good. First blow. Super these highs. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna fall for a while long. We'll probably get a bounce here. Um, shortly. Well, what I'm expecting is, when I say shortly, these right here will be the target lows. This is where I will expect some kind of reaction. Now, it just falls through the fucking bottom. Who knows? But what I do know is right now, and it's Friday's low, and Q is close to it. Yes, it's not based on hourly. Based on hourly, YM is not close to this to Friday's low either. So let's see what they're gonna do, brother. Friday's low is coming in high. I would expect a reaction there. And the reason I would expect a reaction uh, is because of this fair value gap displacing through this high and closing above this high. Overall, we're bearish in the market, in my opinion. In my opinion, short term, we might be a little bullish short term. Daily, we're definitely bullish. Daily, definitely. So go to the 1 minute. And we're going to gauge this right here. Just for the screen. I am also looking at the 30-second, which I'm not going to show unless I need to. I will just keep looking at it until something shows. Uh, let's see how close it is. It's real close. I know it's real close. Yeah, we're almost. And if I don't necessarily need a sweep over the low, we just need a closure up under this 3 p.m. closure. What's cool? That line. We can get the yeah, it would have to be the 11. We would have to get the inside. Fairly right. That's cool. That's good. Because patience is what's going to pay you in these moments. We been taught to be busy at work, to be busy doing stuff, to be busy to get things done. And it's something totally different. And you can't you can't just be busy. It's something that you're gonna be profitable. Because the more you do, the more mistakes you can make. These mistakes, they're gonna cost you. They're gonna freaking cost you. So we are almost to that closure at 3 p.m. low. Sweeping that low. The bodies tell the story, and the wicks do the damage. So the reason I have us being bullish, because yeah, I got us. The reason I have us being bullish right now is because of this hourly. It did not offer buy side delivery right here. It skipped buy side delivery. Nobody was offered a chance to get in. They got to get through a chance to get in. Right now would be a place for it to get in. Right now they offer buy side liquidity, which is why I'm looking for a state of delivery around here. But my entry it shows up based on my EMA. I will not do anything until my EMA gets its pattern set up on it. Right now we're coming into that Friday's low. Well, the actual close or the lowest close, not the wick, but the I'm using the bodies right now. I do use the wick sometimes, but it's at a discretion where I have to choose of what I have to choose what based on me switching to whether I want to use the body or the wick. So But yeah, what you really want to do, brother? One minute's not showing anything for me, not to my liking, at least at all. Uh, I do look at the 30-second. Uh, every once in a while, I look at the 15-second, but I'm really not a fan of it. I mean, if I got an overall narrative, I'll just see if I can find some shit. I'm most likely going to stay on the 30-second, uh, 1 minute or 3 minute quick through straights. And honestly, did so, but the 30-second, the 1 minute, and the 3 minute is the only place that I'm going to take. So right now, we just came in contact with the 3 p.m. low Friday. We have not swept it yet, which is cool. But I have a sweeper. We're too close not to sweep it. You can see how close it is to as well. But it's right there about what, uh, 0.50 points, something like that ish. We do have a wick, a lower wick on that candle down there on Friday. So I don't know if they would sweep the actual wick low, but either way, they have not closed past the body of based on the hourly. So let's see after yeah, the hourly, it's got a few more to go. The current candle is 87.50. So it has a few more ticks to go down. So it's not gonna just not go there. It will go there. As a matter of fact, it's going there. So I mean, it is what it is. But that's not what we're looking for. Is to be right, so to speak. We're looking to trade this strategy. And the strategy says that we're about to go up, and we're going to catch, and then we're going to move on, and we're going to log it down, and we're going to move on to the mark. But I'm not thinking we're not going to catch this trade. I know exactly what I'm looking for. I know exactly what I need to see, and if they don't give it to me, then I'm not trading. I'm not participating in their foolery. That's what we're not going to do. So that being said, we are. I'm gonna zoom in on this one line because that's that Friday's low right there. So I'm gonna watch this right here, what they're about to do because we are now coming into a new hour. I'm gonna expect a retracement. I'm gonna expect a retracement, but they have to give me my pattern. So to get in. Six are gonna give it to me. Yeah, we have about 10 more minutes left inside this breath. And that would count as a closure. I'm gonna check the 15-second real quick. And the only reason I'm gonna check it is because of that low. That was just to see if there was a closure below it. And there was a closure below it. That's Friday's low right there, a closure below Friday's low. So on the 15-second, we might get a better entry on the 15-second. I'm gonna keep an eye on this. I might take a trade. I might take a trade. Here's what I'm looking for. This high right here is my intermediate term. I mean intermediate term. So let's see if they're gonna give it to us. In fact, on my Ninja Trader, I'm gonna take it on my Ninja Trader. But it's a competition. It's a free term. So I'm just gonna take this. Roll with it. Where is it? Uh, anyway, it's rejecting my order for some reason. That's what it is. That was a good trade though. Even if it didn't take it, we're gonna leave it on. I don't know why I rejected this. But I'm gonna hold afraid. I'm gonna go back to the 15 second. And then I'm gonna wait for this setup. So here's what we're looking for. Matter of fact, let me go to the freaking ES is 15 seconds, so I gotta find this. I gotta find this. Here's my intermediate, and I'm waiting for a change in the state on ES. I mean, NQ. Waiting for a change in state on NQ. So let's see if they want to give it to us. So right here, we have a wick above, which is here, and a closure back below. That's what we need to see for this type of entry. Now we're waiting for any closure back above this high. And at that point in time, we'll take a see if they want to give it to us. Take it nice and easy. So what's it fun for that? Yeah, I'm not, I'm not in the rush today. Right now. Price low just got closed below, and we also are going below the wick. Spot is low. Well, not again. We haven't a wick. We haven't a wick. I'm putting up the wick. All right. Don't worry about don't worry about what you're doing. We can catch this thing right straight. Bang it straight. Bang right straight. We got this low from Friday. That low right there. All right. So we're waiting for a wick below or a closer below right there for ourselves to transpire. If it transpires, man, this shit could keep fucking falling at the bottom, honestly. I'm gonna assume I'm not gonna take any trades off that assumption, but we're gonna assume we're gonna have a retracement of some sort here uh within the next macro. Uh it's Monday, so if you're thinking it's gonna be all easy on Monday, then you're sadly mistaken. They are setting up for the week what they're about to do. Overall, we are bearish in the market based on the daily time frame. So let's see if they're gonna give us something in the short term for short term duration of this. Um, this is my intermediate term high right here. This high right here. We need a wick above it and a closure above it in order to take a buy right now. Right now we're at previous day's lows, which is Friday. So we're gonna watch this very carefully. Let me get to 1 minute, not the 15 second. I might shift over to that for the trade itself, maybe 15 or 30 seconds, depends on who showed me what. But yeah. Then we're gonna watch this S&T on the bottom, and then we're gonna get into these buys if they show themselves. All the parameters have to be met. This is not just buying and hoping it goes up. I'm not hoping anything goes up. When I get into a trade, I'm gonna know it's gonna go up. I know it's gonna go up. I know it's gonna go where I think it's gonna go based on my one set. We're gonna kill it. We're gonna kill it. I promise you, we're going to kill it. Okay. We got these S&Ts on the bottom here. Let me take a look at NQ. Okay. We may have action. Q. So, I'm gonna go to the 15-second quick, see if we can find it. I'm not gonna put it up on charts. Oh shit. 15. See what they want to do. We haven't broken the lows Fridays. Not completely. See what they want to do, bro. I think they're gonna give it to us on the 15-second. I will zoom up to the 15-second because 15-second is the first one that's gonna hit. So we're gonna find that one that we're looking for. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the 15-second over here. During the rest of the week, they'll be able to see better outlook on what they want to do with all these candles. Um, they're going to set up very nicely. I was able to catch uh, some decent things last week, pretty decent. So let's see what we got. They're not showcasing anything that I like to see. We're waiting for this low here, and I got us moving during the next macro or at 10:30. So 10:30 will be a new cycle time for me, which is cool. I'm good with that. When I say cycle time, I'm talking 90-minute cycles. It's kind of on the lines of quarterly theory. Um, quarterly theory definitely changed the way I looked at the markets. Shout out to Day, although I'm not fully where he is, of course, based on time in the market and things that you're studying. There's certain things that I'm not willing to study anymore because I see how the market moves. So the sweep of the Friday's low would be excellent right now. ES is nowhere near Friday's low. YM is nowhere near Friday's low. If we get a change in state of delivery, I will take these buys. So we're gonna rock and roll and take another banger trade as usual. And this is why they're sitting in those lines because they're waiting to sweep Friday's lows. Let's see if they want to let anyone in when they do it. So on a 1 minute, I'm looking. Matter of fact, they're let me double check to see what they're doing. Close price is 34.75. Close price is 34.50. We do have a new low created. Let's see if they want to give this shit to you, bro. low, high, lower, low, and higher, higher, high. Let's see if they want to give it to us. But they leave us a fair value gap going through there. High. That's what's the close of that? 45.75 open. 45.75 close. 49.75 open. 49.75. All right. So I do have intermediate term high on the 15-second that I might use. Let's see if they want to continue to give it to us to use. Um, they may want to speak Friday's lows, the actual low of Friday. Wouldn't be surprised if they do that now. Absolutely. That's what this lower line is right here. Friday's lows. This was the body close of the actual candle, the body of the candle. And this is the actual wick down low. So yeah, I got the move happening at probably 10:30, bro. They may hold it up until the next macro, but I don't think they're gonna do that. But it is what it is. I mean, I'm not gonna take my trade unless I see it, and they can go without me. I'm not. I don't have the FOMO thing anymore, so it is what it is. I can sit here all day and then get up to the freaking charts and go on about my business. So, so let's see what we got, bro. All right. So we got a sweep of previous day's lows, which is Friday. So right now I'm looking at I'm trying to find this change in state of delivery on NQ. Let's see if we can get it. So I'm gonna take let's take you to the let's take you to the 15-second real quick. Let me show you what I'm looking at on 15-second. Jeez, Christ, how far off it is? All right, here we go. NQ 15-second. This is not something's not right with this chart. Let me refresh, bro. There we go. Here we go. 15-second. All right. 15-second. I don't have a lower wick on this candle right here, which is no good for me. Not that I need one per se, but this is where if it's gonna go, it's gonna go from here. Oh, you got another sweep. So let's let them rock and roll, bro. That's a pretty big candle right there. But those are the candles you look for based on if you're trading reversals. So let's see if they want to rock and roll that shit with us. We're watching. We are watching. I'm watching very thoroughly. Yeah, that's a good look. And a high inside of this fair value gap. That's another thing that I try to look for. Uh, let's see how it works. Let's see how it works. Yeah, I got them coming up for the next macro as of right now. 1030's rolling in pretty hot. They might give it to us at 1030, going into 1045. So let's see what they want to do, bro. You gotta let it fall, bro. Not catching the falling knife. That's what we're not doing. Welcome to my becoming the man that I need to be in order to do this trading thing. Fear of losing, fear of not having is a constant battle to eliminate on these charts. This is a good look right here if you want to see it. We got an SMT on the bottom. So I'm going to take this trade probably just on the SMT. Let's see if they give it to us. I'm looking at this high right here, this green high, 1025.45. If I get a closure back above that, I'll look for the look for the well, never mind. It fell back through the bottom. So we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. What can you do, brother? What can you do? I tell you what, I'm gonna take a glance at the 3 hour. Take a glance at the 3 hour. I don't see anything that I would like to freaking see, bro. Yeah, they might fall for the rest of the freaking day, dude. And guess what? We'll catch the weekly move. We'll catch the weekly move. And I'm comfortable with that. Oh yeah, they're dumping out the bottom right now, brother. I wonder how far they want to go. They could really run this thing down, bro, all freaking day. That's for sure. All day. 18 minute. Boom, 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 boom. You know something? I saw this morning, but I didn't get in the trade because I'm usually not trading before the open of the market. Let me take a glance at what they're doing right here. What's this close is 8,500. This close is 90.25. Yeah, 842. That's cool. Let's go back to the 15. 842 was the time. Let's see what it looked like. Yeah, that's when I got into the trade this morning. That's where I got kicked out at. 850, 842.
Yeah. Sometimes you can be sour about that kind of stuff, but that just comes with understanding your strategy and trusting in it a little bit more. Have confidence in what you know. Have confidence in what you know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to backtrack that right there. I'm going to look and see if it gets a direct fall through. One had a fall through on the left, which is cool. Fair value gap. Concentrate of 144. Close below. Left a volume imbalance based on that closure at the open of that candle. The close of this is 8,500. The open of this is 8,575. So it gapped up and then went down. So we're going to have to jot that down in our book to tell what happened on today. Oh man, I got a notebook full of shit. I just have to keep writing for the week. Let's go back to the 15 second. I don't want them to do anything crazy and take this reversal without me. They could keep going, but it's okay. So Monday on the 18-minute. Got in trade. Trailing stop. Trailing stop loss. Too closely. The trade was perfect. Period. And I'm content. Now I'm watching. Let's see what we're gonna do on the bottom right here, dude. Let's see what we're gonna do. We're nowhere near any EMA right now. Nowhere near. All right. Yeah, we're getting a little shift right now. Let's see what they want to do. Get a little market shift. And I have an SMT on the bottom between ES and YM. So YM swept previous cycle low. This is where it goes from. Maybe they could give us another leg down, but I'm not gonna rush anything. I'll take it on my I can't. Why can't I take it on my Ninja Trade, bro? I don't know. It's okay. I'm not really concerned with it. 1405. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, they gave the entry right at before prior to market open. So but I wasn't on uh, live then. So yeah, let's see what they want to do. Let's go to the 15-second real quick. SMT is no longer valid. I do have NQ is the only person who swept Friday's lows, which is still valid for buys. That's if they want to give it to us. I mean, there's certain sequences it has to happen. If I don't trade, then I don't trade. I'm not really concerned with it at all. So see how they want to play it. See how they want to play it, bro. Yeah, retracement, maybe. Only thing I can see is the sweep of Friday lows. I'm waiting for a change in the state of delivery on NQ. If NQ gives me a change in state of delivery, I'll take the buys. But they got to give me what I'm looking for. Here we go on the 1 minute. I'll have to take it off the lower time frame, like the 15-second or the 30-second. Okay, now ES is coming into Friday's lows as well. So that is, they are on their way, like really down if that happens. So we'll just have to catch the continuations on maybe tomorrow or this afternoon or whatever the case may be. I'm not really seeing anything right now for the first macro. Well, coming into the second macro right now. So, yeah, NQ totally demolished Friday's lows. ES just went below Friday's lows, and YM just did what? Let's see. Friday's lows. No, Friday's lows have not been hit on YM right now. So, all right. So there's nothing for me to do as of just yet. And we're gonna wait this out and be patient like we're supposed to. See if they want to give it to us, bro. 1037 candle. I like that. Let's see if they want to give it to us, bro. Yeah, closure back above the 1036 candle would be awesome. I don't understand why they're rejecting this on the tournament account. Whatever. All right. Maybe I'm not supposed to be playing over there. All right. So we got this high right here. Is an intermediate term low. I will be taking this trade. I will be taking this trade based on that alone if they give it to us. So what I need to see right now is, yep, I need to see a closure above this high, and we do have it. Now I need to see an SMT. Yeah, I think this is where we enter at right here. We get a closure back above this volume imbalance. It's a buy, but they got to close above it first. What candle is that? That is the 1037.15 candle. Yeah, they got to sweep the 1037.15 candle. 1040. Let's see if everybody wants to sweep it. I'll be able to tell you more in a second. We're currently coming into the macro. We got another 2 minutes before I consider the macro even relevant. 1042 starts my macro time. Right now, in the 1037.15 candle is what I'm looking at. We just swept that. And I think ES looks like it wants to sweep it too. Let's see what they want to do, right? Hopefully they don't. I think I'm going to take this though. Fuck. I get a closure above this 1045.15 candle. I'll take a buy. But until then, no. Yeah, that's exactly why, right there. And this is why we wait. All right. So they want to go down, down, down. Yeah, we were already bearish. We knew that coming in on the day. We didn't catch that entry to hold this morning. And I am fine with that because I know that my time will come. Yeah, we got nothing, bro. Got nothing. I don't know where they're going. I'm just gonna watch it and then I'll be going at 11:30. So this is pretty decent. Like I said, YM is nowhere near Friday's lows. I'm looking at this high right here inside of this volume imbalance as well. Let's see what they want to do. That'd be cool if they give us one of them retracement stuff, bro. Like freaking awesome. Oh, there goes a PSP on the bottom. Let's see who wants to do something with that. Mm-hmm. Now we are in the macro, guys. So this is my intermediate term high. You're going to need a closure back down below. They really look like they want to keep going down, though, bro. You got to trade with the trend. Got to trade with the trend. Whatever they're showing based on my EMA. That's the only way I'm getting in, though. All right, we do have a closure back below that 1043 candle. All right. Yeah, we got action, bro. We got action. Here's where we're turning around at right here. Oh, they're getting a clean delivery on it too, bro. That's a clean delivery. This low right here. The 1044 candle. 1044 candle needs to get swept by somebody. That would be YM is sweeping it right now. I can't enter until I get a change in state though. And that's if they want to go from here. Well, YM doesn't have a change in state until 52,332. If I get a closure above there, I'll enter buys on NQ. Yeah, I think that's it right there. Let me double check. I'm not gonna rush the freaking process. I think this is it though. Man, they didn't give me fucking entry, dude. Oh, this computer is freaking lagging, man. I'm gonna have to refresh and restart. What in the hell? They just put 3 contracts on this motherfucker. I guess that's all right. I only meant to put 2. All right, let me set these stop losses too. That is not what I really wanted to do, but it is what it is. All right. So we wait. We're gonna take one of these motherfuckers out. I mean, because the stop was like, I think like $7 on it. I mean, that's decent. But yeah, I'm in the buys right now. I got two 0.01s on. I'm gonna hold these for a second. This was a good trade, dude. And it was like really accurate based on who I am. You should get a pretty hefty retracement, at least to the EMA right here. That's it. That's where I'll take one partial off. And then I will move the other one to break even if they give it to us. Matter of fact, I'm gonna move one of them. Matter of fact, I'm moving both of them to break even, bro. This was a perfect trade. The other one, stop loss, goes to break even. One of them is in profit. I got it in profit if it kicks me out. So, I mean, not really tripping. This trade right here, so I can show you that I am in this trade. I had 3 contracts on originally. I took one off because it felt kind of heavy for me anyway. So let's see how far it wants to go, and I'm willing to hold it. And whatever they want to do, then it is what it is. Matter of fact, I should just leave one. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna be patient. If they kick me out, they kick me out. Either way, I'm not losing nothing, and I'm in a free trade. Let me check the 30-second. Yeah, if they kick me out, they kick me out, bro. I'm not really tripping because I can find another set. What's this low right here? That's an entry. That's another entry possibly if somebody wanted to take it. 30-second is nowhere near the 144 EMA. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna trail one of these, bro. I'm gonna take this day and I'm gonna roll on with what they give me. I'm gonna put that stop loss up under the low for the 1052 low. They kick it out. They kick it out. Today was a good trade. Best trade ever, in my opinion. Let's go. All right. They close one out. Beautiful trade. I have one still running. On NQ. So let's see what they want to do from this point forward. They may give us another entry here, dude. As of right now, I think they might want to continue going up to deliver buy side delivery on the 1 hour. 1 hour gapped up this morning or at market open. They got this whole gap right here. It inverted this fair value gap right here. So it's a possibility it might tap into it and keep on falling, quite possibly, but they never offered buy side delivery from last night when market opened. So let's see what they want to do. I'm fine with that for today. For sure, for sure. The most perfect executed trade ever. We had about maybe $3, $4 in drawdown, something like that. It wasn't freaking much, bro. Well, uh, yeah, like 3, 4. It would have been more if it would have hit our stop loss. I had it was like maybe $6 or $7 per contract for stop loss. So it would have been roughly a 18, let's just say $18 trade potential loss to begin with. So I took off one contract when it went to break even. It felt a little heavy. So I'm trying to get used to how fast these contracts are moving and how big my stop loss is still. And it's a constant adjustment. So I want to feel comfortable in these trades. I want to know that my entries are the best ever. I want to know that I'm taking great freaking trades. Um, yeah. Let me wait this out. It's like this is going to be a short morning when they finish running this trade out. Yeah. This is where I'm in the trade at, bro. I had the most shallow stop loss ever. You can see where my stop loss is. You can see where the entry is. And you can see that it took off from there. I took it based on the 30-second chart. So, I mean, I'm going to expect this low to come back and get swept. Not that low. The 1054, 1055 candle. Let's see what they want to do with that low, particularly. Usually lows are not created on at 1055. They're usually on a prime number. So uh, this was a perfect, well executed trade. Absolutely well executed. I will move the stop loss up and just trail this thing on out, man. I'm not going to be greedy. I'm never greedy. Um, I've already lost a lot on this account, first and foremost. So do I want to give any of it back? Nah. But what I do know is they always come back and kick me out. You know something? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this trade and I'm gonna put it down to like 43 cents in profit. If they come back and kick me out right now, then cool. If not, it is what it is. Not really worrying about it. Um, Maybe they'll give us a chance to add on some more. I don't know. I don't know. Let's find out what they want to do though. I'm gonna I'm gonna continue to hold this. Do we have another low right there on the 1 minute? Let me see if they give us another. If they give us another ATT low, then I'm gonna. 10:58 is a ATT time. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna trade. I'm not gonna give these people their money back because the market offered it to me, and the universal source said that I did a good job today. He said I did a good job. So since he said I did a good job today, I'm gonna take what he gives me, and I'm gonna go about my business. So, and I'll leave that price at the stop loss at like 823 in profit. If it comes back, cool. If they give me another entry, cool. Right now we're coming into my EMA on the 30-second as well. Let's see if they give us an entry on the 30-second, bro. They didn't give it on the 1 minute on the 15-second. Well, nothing that I would consider per se. But if they give me an entry on the 15, I will take it. So let's see what they're giving on the 15-second real quick. They're not giving anything on YM. Potentially they gave us something on NQ on the 15. Let me see if they want to. Let me double check it real quick. They gave it to us on the 15-second, but it wasn't clear. But it's okay. It's okay. We're out by now. I trailed it out. Oh no, it came back in. It's still in. We're still in. We're still in. Let's see if they want to keep on going, dude. 11 o'clock is a low. Um, yeah. Yeah, trailed out one. And we're gonna let this one run. A little short scalp. It was a Monday. I want to take it light on the position on a Monday, not be greedy with anything. This is that was a perfect trade, bro. When I say the execution was perfect, the execution was flawless. The drawdown was probably like $2 to $3. Um, yeah, trailed that one for like I think like $7, $8. It wasn't much. It wasn't much. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm taking it light for today. We're getting used to this new strategy, and I think this is going to be the one that's going to carry us out for the rest of our lives. So I'm thankful. I'm thankful that the creator gave it to me so I could understand how to use it. And honestly, I can't wait to see what he's going to do to make it more productive for me to carry this load that he's given me and bestowed upon me. So potentially they may give us another entry on the 30-second. I'm looking at the 30-second right now. Uh, maybe they will, maybe they won't. I'm not really concerned with it. If they stop us out, they stop us out. But if they give us another entry, I will take it. They gave us a change in state. My original entry, what I used to use to get in the market, I still use it based on certain lows or highs getting swept. But it was uh, it was clean. So as of right now, as of right now, let me go to. I'm gonna go to the 30-second real quick. All right. So here's what I would be looking for to actually take another trade if they want to give it to me. Now it's not going to be taken off the 15. It's going to be taken off the 30. The first trade was taken off the 15-second. This trade will be taken off the 30-second if they give me the entry. Right now they're not giving it to me, and it looks like they want to come back and take me out of this trade here that I'm currently in. It's only going to be. Oh, actually, it's more than enough. Shit, $8.30, bro. I'm not tripping, bro. I just want a great execution. I just want a great execution, and I want to follow my plan. That's it. I don't want anything else. I just want to follow my plan, and I want to do the best I can on these charts. So I'm gonna let it go and see if they want to keep going. Um, That'd be awesome if they could keep going, but I perfectly timed that goddamn trade, so I'm not gonna sit here and say I didn't. Watching the 30-second. 30 seconds really not showing me nothing. Let me glance at the 1 minute real quick. Nowhere near. There's nowhere near my EMA. All right, so let's go back to the 30-second. 30 seconds still looks good. Matter of fact, we may have another entry, bro. We may have another entry. I'm looking at it right now based on the 30-second. The 30-second is giving possible entry. The 11:02 candle. Yeah, 11:02 candle needs to get swept again. So with that being said, I'm gonna. Jesus Christ, I don't want to stop loss. And I'm gonna hope that NQ doesn't be the one to sweep that low. If NQ is the one to sweep that low, then that's cool. What I'm looking at, yeah, they're getting close to it. I can't tell if they kicked me out yet. I got to freeze on my freaking computer, dude. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna add one more though. Let's see if they want to give it to me. And I'm gonna put the stop loss in the same place, just below the 11:02 candle. And I'll be accepting whatever they give me. I'm gonna go about my business. So, hopefully they don't want to go down. Maybe I shouldn't have added. Maybe I should or whatever. It doesn't really matter. I have 2 contracts on, and yeah. Let's see if they want to continue up, bro. That'd be freaking awesome if they can go out there and continue up. If not, I'm gonna get up from the charts. I'm gonna go about my day. I want to micromanage this trade. That's what I don't want to do. And I need to be patient with it just in case it does want to come back. But I'm gonna go about my business and hope that it doesn't hit this stop loss here. It is what it is, though, bro. That was a perfectly executed trade. Maybe I should have left the one by itself. Cool, whatever. It doesn't matter. Either way, the entry was fire. Uh, just wanted to make sure this thing still works. And did they tap me out? No, I'm still in, bro. They didn't tap me out yet. That's as low as my stop loss can. That's as shallow as it can go right there. It damn near fucking tipped me out. But let's see what it wants to do. See if they want to knock it completely out. That low that's being created is 1109. 1109 is not an ideal low to be creating for me. So honestly, I really want to get out now because of that low itself. But they're gonna go ahead and tap me, maybe. Hopefully they don't. But whatever, dude. If they offer another one, they offer another one. High, low, high, low, low. Nah, I think they might be ready to come down. So who knows? If they go back into private, I'll get out of this trade here, uh, per se, um, and just leave the other one running, so I don't have to worry about, uh, I guess, so-called losing anything. Even though everything is not, none of this is a loss. It's all a lesson if you do not actually, uh, let's say, win the trade. I guess. Yeah, but if they give me an opportunity to get out there, I will. But as right now, it is what it is. So we're gonna let this ride and see what the creator wants to do with us today. But I think this was a good trade. Sometimes it's a little scary being in these trades, you know what I'm saying? Especially when we've been taught to value money in different ways, different families, different households. It was kind of, I ain't gonna say scarce. We had everything we needed, but it was always money doesn't grow on trees and blah 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 blah. And you know, it is what it is, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna sit tight. I'm gonna go grab something to drink real quick. And yeah, I'm gonna assume that sooner or later they're gonna come back and get that. I don't know why they would leave that right there though, man. It doesn't make any sense for me for them to leave that. Hmm. Yeah, I got an eye on a 15-second. Let's see if they want to give us a little bit more leeway on this run up here too. All right, they kicked me out, and I'm cool with that. That was a good trade. All right, so with that being said, um, gonna go scan these charts one more time real quick and see if they possibly want to give us something else, so to speak. They don't have to, but let's see if they have something else on these on this 15-second real quick. I don't see anything on the 15. I don't see anything on the 30. They kick me out, and then they're gonna keep on going on this just trade here. I should re-enter. I think I'm gonna re-enter. Maybe not. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not gonna do that. That would be astronomical to say I'm gonna re-enter. No, you just kicked me out. If I wanted to stay in, I should have had my stop loss less shallow than that. So I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna look and see if they want to give us these sales. Quite possibly, bro. All right. So what I'm looking at, I'm gonna shift to what I'm looking at. If they give me the setup, I'm gonna take it. This is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at this right here on the 15-second. I'm looking at this low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and I'm looking for a retracement. Oh yeah, that's a good low right there. 15-second. And I might be too late, but it is what it is. All right, let's go to 15 second real quick. 15 second. 15 second. I'm waiting for a sweep on the 15 second in order to take a sale if they want to continue giving us these sales. So my sweep point on the it's 11:45. 11:15 was the close time past that low. 11:15. And my first PSP is 11:13.15. Yep, 11:13.15. So with that being said, 11:13.15 is my sell candle. If we're going to take a sell, we have to do it from here. 11:13.15. This box right here, if it comes back up to this box and we get the parameters in order, we'll take a sell off this 15 second. I don't really want to take it out the 15 second, but I will take it out the 15 second if this strategy plays itself out the way it's supposed to. And every time I see the strategy, I will take it. And I will put my stop loss accordingly to where it needs to go. And it's usually pretty shallow. So let's wait for this retracement up real quick. It should tap back in at about 11:23, maybe. So let's do it. Let's see what happens. 11:23, 11:29. Oh, they're gonna keep falling. Well, I can't get in unless they come back up there, bro. I refuse to chase price. They got to give me what I want. So, and I'm not really worried about it because we just got out of a trade. It was pretty fire, so it is what it is. Here's what I'm looking at. This low is definitely important on NQ, but I'm also looking at that same kind of low forming on YM right now. So let me give you a shift over there and show you what I'm looking at and get my entries on NQ as well. So this is the prime entry right here. This is like my A++ entry right here. This right here is that's happening on NQ. This is what I look for. This swing low right here that's on this EMA. I look for a trajectory fall of at least like 45 degrees coming in, bounce off the line, stop, and then fall through it, leaving a fair value gap. So I want this fair value gap to stay open. If this fair value gap stays open, we have a possible entry on the 15 second. So do we have a PSP is the question. The question is, where is the PSP at? I don't see a PSP anywhere in this leg until we get all the way back up to the top as of right now. Let me double check. Let me double check. Double check. Boom. 15 second. And maybe that was just a sweep of liquidity right there. Who knows? And there ain't no telling with these people. All right, so let's find out where our PSP is, bro. 16. 11:16. 11:16. 11:16 is our PSP, bro. Let's see if they want to get that to us. All right, we got a sweep of liquidity at 11:16 liquidity on NQ. This candle right here. Now, in Dali, I do want to see it get up to the top. I mean, it is what it is. But with that being said, let's see if they want to give us Oh, what do you know? It's almost 11:23. Let's see if they want to give it to it, bro. I got us sweeping that, and I got us falling from here if they want to do it, dude. Let's see if they want to. Shit, bro. I don't know if they want to fucking take this out. Now they swept to 10:52 candle. Yeah, they might run this back out the fucking ceiling, dude. Let's see. You know what I'm gonna do? I'll put one contract on it. Let me see if this thing hit yet, bro. I don't want to go against this trend right here, bro. They already crossed this barrier one time. This might be one of the 50% retracements from here to here. That's a 50% retracement in this low right here. They could continue up from here. Let me see. No, there ain't no rushing where I'm at, bro. There's no rushing where I'm at, bro. I'll take this thing real freaking slow. And we catch all the best bangers ever. Yeah, they fell short of what I wanted them to do. So I can't take a trade unless they give me what I want. Yeah, right now they're not giving me anything. This right here, I'm still looking at this though. It's not fully set up. The one on YM is very, very distinguished. That's the kind that I want. But yeah, I'm gonna hang out till 11:30, and then that's a wrap for me. I've taken it all the trades that I need to take today. Yeah, that would have been a trade. 11:21. Ooh, that's devastating, dude. Ooh, these motherfuckers, dude. Yeah, they're dropping a minute. I had the right one. It was already on the screen. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't get in it. They didn't sweep. They didn't sweep what I needed them to sweep. The 11, 13, 15 candle, bro. They got to have a body closure into that block for me in order for me to have taken that trade. They fell short. Now I could have just taken it from the box if I was that confident in the trade. Next time, it's something to be aware of. I will take note of it. I'm not gonna just gloss over it like I missed a trade. I'm gonna thoroughly analyze this trade, and then I'm gonna recap what I could have did and how I could have did it better. And they may still go up from here. I don't know. I don't know. You never know what they want to do. Hmm. Oh, they might want to go for real. You just swept this fucking low over here. What low is this? 1052.15. Closure above. Yeah, I think I'm done at 11:30. I'm done. Looks to be like I'm not gonna assume, but since they missed my block, I think they might want to finish coming down. So I might tap back in or chime back in this afternoon. But we'll see. We'll see. That would have been a fire trade right there, dude. I mean, you saw them mark it out. They just didn't give me a closure in there or a sweep above. I was looking for either a closure inside the box or above it. I'm going to thoroughly analyze this right there. I don't understand how they fucking slid this shit by me. I see that fair value, got that volume imbalance right there, and leaving the volume imbalance coming back down. So that should have been the entry, immediate entry right here to come back down. Yeah, they're going to want to continue down, bro. I got them continuing down from here. Let's see if they want to do it while I'm still on stream, because I'm about to be done at 11:30. Oh, we got a change in the state right here too. So let's sweep this right here. Yeah, they missed our block. They missed our block by a closure inside. They're going to want to come down, bro. You know what I'm saying? They missed the sweep on ES and YM. So not necessarily they want to come down, but as they missed my block, yeah, they want to come down. So but we already took our trade. So at 11:30, that's a wrap for me. And yeah, do they want to go back up? I mean, I'm not entering any blind trades, that's for sure. So we took a banger. Oh, yeah, there we go. That was the entry right there. That was the entry. We had it right. They just didn't come give it to me the way I needed to see it in order to pull that trigger. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. Sometimes they fall short of your entries. Yeah, it is what it is. That still was the entry would have been here on this candle. I mean, so whatever may happen, it is what it is. But we catch these things every day. We catch them every day. There ain't nothing they can do about it to stop it. There's nothing they can do about it to stop it, bro. So first trade was at change in state. Yeah. Let's see here. This candle right here. Yeah, 1044. That's where we took the trade at. This one right here. 1044.45. Green candle. Yeah, that was the PSP that we were looking at after this closure above. So we have this intermediate term high. Confirmation. Came back below it, then closed back above it. Oh, that was an accident. Which makes our PSP here. That's what was targeted. YM swept that. I entered on a changing state of YM, and we took that entry all the way up to the 144. And then beyond. Yeah, we held it. We got kicked out about right in here at about 11 something, whatever in here. But the trade was flawless though. absolutely flawless, and I'm good with that. I'm good with that, and I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna do it again tomorrow. So with that being said, I'm gonna thank the Creator for showing up and guiding my eyes to be able to see this clearly today, and I'm gonna show up tomorrow. And I'm going to give him my eyes in order to be able to see this tomorrow. Anybody who ever sees this or follows along with it, blessings be to you, because if you hear what I'm putting out, you're never going to find anything like this at all on the internet. No one is going to give this to you. You will have to pay for this information somewhere else. I promise you. So, uh, not to say that I'm not going to be charging here shortly, because you know time is valuable, and information should have its value on it. So people don't value things when you give it away for free. But if they got to pay for it, they'll take it in a little bit more. So it's at your benefit to pay for things of value. You know what I'm saying? So it gets you to respond, I guess, correctly to them. You know what I'm saying? Knowing their inherent value. But yeah, we're gonna go. We're done for the day. But peace and blessings. Safe travels to everybody on their journey. One love and peace. Oh, and look at there, they're still falling from here, as we stated. But anyway, peace.